As the coronavirus death rate appears to slow in the epicenter of Wuhan, the outbreak is now spreading into new countries. In Italy, 2 people have died and there have been nearly 80 new cases of Covid-19. Meanwhile, South Korea has moved to its highest level of alert after a 5th death. Our Asia correspondent, Tom Cheshire, reports.
This report will skip around the world, and that's worrying. Coronavirus had already spread beyond China, but not at this rate, not in so many places. This patient is at the center of an outbreak in Daegu, in the southeast of South Korea. The country reported multiple deaths and now has hundreds of cases. It is a massive spike. Less than a week ago, there are only 19 confirmed infections.
As Prime Minister, I feel great responsibility, and I would like to extend my apologies to the people. Rather than being overly afraid, please follow the hygiene regulations, including washing hands and cough procedures. I will certainly overcome this situation with all of our people.
Northern Italy is the site of another outbreak, with scores of cases confirmed in Lombardy. A dozen towns have gone into effective lockdown after multiple people died. Football matches have been suspended and public offices have been shut in Milan, the fashion capital. Giorgio Armani said today's runway show would be held behind closed doors.
We have
decided that in the areas identified as disease outbreaks, entry and exit are not allowed unless specific expectations are permitted and assessed on a case-by-case basis. Obviously, in the areas concerned and identified as outbreaks, we decided the suspension of work activities in the form of collective or individual initiatives.
And in the Middle East, Iran is reporting its own outbreak across several cities. And the coronavirus has spread to other Middle Eastern countries. The worry is that in a very short space of time, we may be going from a Chinese epidemic to a worldwide pandemic.
Although the window of opportunity is narrowing to contain the outbreak, we still have a chance to contain it. But while doing that, we have to prepare at the same time for any eventualities, because this outbreak could go any direction. It could even be messy.
The global spread is alarming, but China remains by far the worst affected, with more than 76,000 confirmed cases and 2,442 deaths. But there were fewer deaths reported overnight and only 648 new cases. If those numbers are accurate, coronavirus may be receding at the epicenter just as it flares up around the world. Tom Cheshire, Sky News, Beijing.